working. Hi, welcome or back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I haven't seen you in such a long time. I hope that you're doing fantastic. I am Nymphy, and today I'm gonna do something a little different. It's gonna be a whisper, ramble, ranting, probably story time. Not really story time, but like this kind of video, a sit down and talking video. It's not gonna be a gaming video, but if you like ASMR gaming, you might as well subscribe, because we do that on this channel. We do it. But basically, believe it or not, this is my third time recording the same video. I decided not to turn my computer on and use my laptop. Why? I don't know. I actually know. It's because there were a lot of things on my desk that I had to move if I wanted to use my computer, and there were a lot of clothes from my vacation on the chair, and I just didn't want to move them on the bed, but I did it. There's a lot of clothes that I haven't put back in my wardrobe, and I will tell you guys pretty soon why that is. If you hear the sirens outside, I apologize. And since I decided to be lazy and use my laptop to record, I started recording. I used thing, and it was super laggy. So then I switched to my video editing software, and I was gonna just do the voiceover, but it was laggy as well. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use my computer. Maybe my laptop used to be this laggy before as well, but I just didn't notice because I haven't seen better. And now that I have my computer, I've seen so much better than that. So I kind of can go back to using my laptop the way I used to use it. I guess you guys know what I mean. But where do I begin? So some of you that have been watching the videos know that I was on vacation. I was there for 11 days, but I decided to also take the weekend after I come home from the vacation, kind of like the days off. I didn't want to use those days to film and post a video, and that's why, even though I came home the day before I was supposed to do my Saturday upload, which is Friday, I just didn't feel like, coming back from vacation to just sit down and film immediately. Like, it just doesn't feel like a thing, right? I also have the different bullet points of the things that I want to talk about written down on this piece of paper, because once I start talking, I kind of forget what I was headed, and I just get lost. But the 2 weeks I was on vacation, and the week before that, the 10 videos, and edited them, but I was sick in that week. I already talked about this, but some of you may not know, so I'm gonna say it again. I got tested for, which virus. I just have heard that if you mention the virus in your videos, I don't know why, but your video might get taken down. At least that's what other YouTubers have said. And since I am a little bit of a baby YouTuber, I kind of listen to what the bigger ones say. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm not gonna risk it. So you know which virus I got tested. The test came out negative, but the thing is that the test was a rapid test. Rapid, like the fast tests, not the other ones. And so, my symptoms were fever, sore throat, runny nose, I believe. Not much of runny nose, actually. And that loss of taste and smell. And before the loss of taste and smell, I was like, yeah, I could be negative, but when I lost these two years after that, which I'm not the happiest about, but it's gonna be fine. And now I'm feeling better. I was going to film this on probably Sunday or Monday. I'm filming it on the day that I will upload it. Yeah. Is this recording properly? You might be like, why is she saying this? But I am using, now I switched to Audacity. You know, I'm having some technical difficulties here. But since the editing software on my computer was also kind of laggy, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna download Audacity and use that, and it seems to be working quite well now. I hope it stays that way. But what I was saying is that I forgot. Let me remember. Oh, that I am now feeling better. Another thing I want to talk about is the post-vacation or vacational blues. If you don't know what post-vacational blues are, well, it's like the explanation. I'm not gonna explain it exactly the way it is online. You can look for the definition, but it's when you come home from vacation and you just can't go back into your normal life because you're like kind of stuck on the idea of being on vacation. I can't explain it, but basically when you come home and you're kind of like missing vacation because you have to go back to your normal life. You have to either go back to school or work, or it doesn't really matter, and you just miss that vacation because you just felt so good there. You just felt so good there, and I experienced that for the first time ever. When before that, I was always homesick, and now I would say I was kind of sick of home. Not home as my home, house, whatever, but more like my hometown. And I was sick of seeing the same people. I guess that's one of the things, because when you're on vacation, which brings me to another thing, it's called crushes on vacation. When you're on vacation, you just meet people, and you know, you meet people, a lot of people from different countries and different cities that you will probably never ever see again if you don't get any sort of social media that they might have. If you don't ask them, hey, what's your Instagram, you would probably never see them again, or you'll see them but it would just be on that vacation. It's that type of thing that I'm talking about, and there's something so special about just like seeing random people, making eye contact with them, and then thinking about them for the rest of the day or the next day or something. At least for me, vacation crushes don't last that long. But yeah, I guess that's one of the things that I miss about coming home, because I already know what the people in my hometown are like. I mean, when I go out, I do see some unfamiliar faces, but it's because they're people that are my parents' age, not because they're my age. And seeing people that you haven't seen before, and you probably never see before, is the special thing on vacation that kind of maybe made me feel bad. Also, on this vacation, I met a lot of people, like a lot of friends, and my family made a lot of friends, and it was just so cool going out. Like, you wake up, you eat, you go to the beach, then you come home, you get ready, you take a shower, blah blah blah, you eat, you go have fun, and then you come home and do the same over and over again, and it's just super chill. And it's like nice and relaxing, which is what vacations are supposed to be like. But yeah, I kind of, maybe that's why I missed all of it. Like coming back home, I kind of felt, wow, I am back home in reality, like in the actual reality where things are real and it's not vacation. But at least I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun, and I actually, when I came back home, I didn't have any motivation to film videos, which I kind of feel bad for. So something I want to film, but I just didn't have motivation. But now that I'm kind of going, I mean, after I'm still experiencing ask a simple question. Have you ever had a crush on someone and you felt a little nauseous? Because I'm still trying to figure out if, I already said that I am a little sick still, but I was having trouble to figure out if I'm feeling nauseous because of the fact that I'm sick, that I have a fever and I might be having like some summer virus or something, or it's because I have a crush. Because I've had previous experiences where I would have a crush on someone and I would feel so dude, I don't even know how to explain it, like so nauseous and nervous and anxious because of that, and that I could eat, like I would be so nauseous that I wouldn't be able to eat, because I would just not want to eat because I just wouldn't feel like comfortable. My stomach would be causing some issues, and I feel like, that could be it now. It's probably the butterflies, the butterflies. I don't know. I hope it's not that. Sometimes I get nauseous when I see a notification from this specific person, but sometimes I don't. So I don't know. I feel like it could be caused by him, but I don't know. But I don't want to get into much detail because it's a little personal. I would tell you guys everything. Like, there's so many things I want to talk about. But if I do talk about many of these things in details, my friends that know about those things, what if they see this video? And what if they send it to me and they're like, this you? And I'll be like, no, it's not me. But I'll actually be lying because it is me. I just, since only one person, it's my mom, knows about my channel, I can't risk that. So one day, when I do a face reveal, I will just talk about those things. For sure, I promise I will get into a lot of details about those things that I can't give much details for now. Another thing is, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love Arctic monkeys. And I went to their concert when I was on vacation. I went there and it was amazing. I have a full-on story time from there that I can tell. It's quite interesting, quite entertaining, but I can't just my friends know about it, so I'm just trying not to risk mixing up my nymphy life and my actual name life, because my name is a nymphy. I think everyone knows that. But yeah, but the concert was amazing. It was super cool, and I've been waiting for this for such a long time, and it finally happened. Also, another thing that's kind of bothering me is that school starts, but not in the sense of I don't want to go to school. I will have to take a test. I will have to study. I mean, that's a thing, but that's not what's really bothering me. But because it's gonna be my last year of high school, and given that it's my last year of high school, I have to think about what I want to do after, university-wise. And I already have like something that I want to do, but a part of me is kind of like, do you think this is actually for you? Do you think you'll be good at it? Are you just picking it because you have nothing else to pick? And I'm actually thinking that I might be doing that, and it's not a good thing. Also, like, there's just so many things that you have to think. I will have to think about moving out, apartments, looking for that, and I just know that the next summer, after like I finish school, I'll just have to be focusing so much on, adulthood, and I'm not sure if I'm ready about adulthood. But yeah, it's just, I'm scared that when I start school, I will have to just, it will be, I don't know how to word it properly. The thing is that every single time before that, when I would start school and it wouldn't be like my first day of high school, I would always be like, yeah, this year will pass, but I have one more year left. But I just have 1 year left of high school, not another one after that, and another one after that, another one. And it kind of scares me because high school, like the days days at school, like the past couple of years at school, passed so quickly. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic. It could be, I don't know, because we were online schooled for the most part, but it just passes so quickly, and I don't want it to pass that quickly. I didn't have my high school time, like, just there's some things in high school that everyone should be able to experience, and I just didn't get to experience some of those things because of that. And it's just so comforting to be at school when it's like raining outside, just some sort of specific things that make me feel comfortable. And I don't know if I'll be like, I'm scared because it's gonna be my last year, and I'm like so nostalgic about it. Like, I might not like my classmates, not all of them, but I'm still going to miss some aspects of school. And then adulthood starts, adult life. I have to be an adult, I have to live away and live with friends. Most likely I'm not gonna live alone, but it's just weird. I hope that if you feel this way, I can also help you feel better. Like, I hope this helps you with possible anxiety that you might have about those things, because I feel the same way. And I simply know how you feel. And it's okay to feel this way, and it's completely normal. And you're not alone. And I know it's not just me. There's people that I've talked to that feel the same way. So just know that me and all of those people are out here feeling the same way as you, and it's completely okay. And if it was your last year of high school, this like last year, and now you're starting adulthood and moving out, going to university, college, whatever, it'll be okay. And it's just gonna be fine. I promise it's gonna be fine. It might feel a little nostalgic, it might feel a little scary and uncomfortable at first, but give it a month, and I promise it will get better. Give it 6 months, and if it still hasn't gotten better, maybe it's either not for you, or there's some aspect of you living away that is causing that. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. I know, why am I getting in the role of a psychologist? I'm not doing this correctly, but like, give it time. If it like stays for like months and months and months on end, then you should maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't say don't drop out of college or university or whatever, but like, maybe there's things you can reconsider and changing into your current life. But adulthood must be harder because you go from living with family, or like you just go from living with people that you've been living with for like such a long time to living alone or with friends in a different was sick of home, as in my hometown and the people here. Just everything is kind of the same here, but when you're on vacation it's different. But just remember that the people that live where you were on vacation also feel the same way for that place, because it's their home. It's normal. Everyone, almost everyone feels this way to some extents, to just at some point a little bit, maybe they will feel this way. And yeah, it will be okay. I promise it's gonna be okay. Everything is fine. You will be fine. I believe in you. And yeah, if you cried because of that, it's completely okay. I did too. Crying besties. I mean, even if you are crying because of something else,